So, last time, on the Hangman's page, Roka's meat curtains were on their way to the center of the rocky cave interior to acquire a dangerous artifact. Following a poor choice in having half their party go to the astral plane, the group finally concludes that they will drink the liquid blocking their path. After an encounter with some marrows while drinking this liquid, many of you were close to going down. However, you make it through, and Azazel grabs the artifact. A thick black smoke envelops him, and the smoke billowing from it has subsided. The whirlpools begin destroying the inside of the cave, and the group managed to get out safely. After making it back to Ballista's ship and sailing away, a noise was heard from inside the ship, and after the captain went to investigate, a man with blonde hair and bronze armor appeared, hands up in the air, and that is where we left off. So, Ballista is currently holding this person at sword point, and he goes, "There are three things I do not appreciate. People who lie to me, people who steal from me, and people who stow away on my ship. Now, tell me why I shouldn't cut you open and leave you to be shark food out there."
Now, let's not get a little bit crazy in here. I was sent here by the knowing one, Ayu. You might have heard of her. She wanted me to be on this boat, and there's got to be a reason. So you stick with me, and I'll figure that out. I don't know what it is right now, but it might be knowledge, secrets, some sort of item. But granting me passage will grant you favor. And along the way, you'll be rewarded for it. Plus, I didn't steal any of your food. I made it all in my barrel.
You stole away on my ship, and now you ask for safe passage?
I don't make the rules. I read the sticks, I read the twigs, and she told me to crawl right into that barrel right there. It's not my fault you brought it on the boat, but it will be my actions that help make you a little bit richer maybe someday.
You might be either the bravest or the dumbest person I have ever met. Who stows away on a pirate ship?
Captain, I think that was us as well. We also stowed away on this ship.
No, you were dumb because you tried to take over the pirate ship. That's different.
Tomato, no?
Well, as much as I do apologize, and I apologize profusely, I just go where the knowing one tells me to go.
I'm sorry, did you say Ayun? The goddess Ayun?
Yeah, you familiar with her?
Yes, I think I remember her in the study of the gods. She is the goddess of knowledge, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to tell you more when there's not a knife in my back.
Wait, how did you get on this ship? In the middle of nowhere, we are miles from land.
You know, it might sound far-fetched, but after cobbling together some ornamental sticks on the mainland, Lady Ioun, she revealed to me that I needed to stow away in a barrel on the docks and not come out until I heard the sound of whirlpools. And I don't always trust my ears, but I think I heard them not too long ago.
So you've been alive. Have you been eating any food? How you've survived in a barrel for 6 days?
Some means to feed myself, but it has not been the most comfortable journey, that is true.
I have to say, I am a man of the gods as well, but I think you might be even more dedicated. That is impressive.
Wait, are you one of those paladins?
Sorry. I will introduce myself. I am Wilhelm Reinhardt. I am a paladin of Helm.
He looks at you disapprovingly. He's like, oh, you must think you're hot stuff, don't you? Conversing with the gods, as if your oath entitles you to better status than the rest of us.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I am just a poor farmer. I'm only fighting for those who cannot fight for themselves. I do not hold myself above any stations higher than anyone else on this ship.
Yeah, likely story. Sorry, Captain. What should I do next?
I'll just lean next to Azazel real quick and be like, "Look at these guys and their gods. Am I right?"
Yeah. Imagine having gods that you like.
Right, Melkor?
I do not find that amusing.
Bunch of chumps.
Captain kind of looks over.
Chops indeed.
Do you two know each other? Is this just a big old prank on me?
This is not good, prank. I honestly, I've never met this man before in my life. Are you a cleric of the knowing mistress?
Yes.
Well, I think it's bad luck to kill a cleric on the ocean. I don't know if that's true, but maybe we should hear him out, Captain.
It is true. It's widely known that killing a cleric on the seas angers some of the aquatic-based gods.
Sounds like bad luck.
I want Dewey to make a persuasion check with advantage.
Dewey.
Alright.
Deucif.
I'm just gonna, I think I just rolled twice. Oh, I haven't set up. Alright.
Alright. Add those together, that's pretty great.
We take that.
It's
Oh, first misguidance roll, by the way.
This is fine.
yeah.
I think Azazel's misguidance for like the last 3 years.
I don't even know that I
Yeah.
have.
High fives, always.
we didn't learn until like
Gotta high five
sessions
yourself.
ago.
So he kind of looks over at the man in armor and he goes, I don't follow these gods, but I definitely do not want to grab the wrath of whoever is below us or ever. You've been hanging out in a barrel for days?
Oh yes,
That's what
I
you're
would
gonna
never dream to steal of someone granting me passage. I've been sitting in that barrel, listening to the rumblings around, hoping that I would wind up where I needed to be. Just making my own food and breathing through one of the holes in the barrel.
Good. That's where you're going to be spending the night for the rest of the nights. Welcome to the crew. And he goes back up the helm.
Barrel Rider.
You know,
I moved to go
Well,
back
keep an
down.
eye on them.
wait, I think I know why. I think I know why the gods have sent you here. Wait, what is your name? I don't think we got your name.
Oh,
Be great if we just
Introduce
never
myself.
asked.
my name's Dewey. Collector of curiosities, seeker of secrets, and general purveyor of knowledge.
Oh,
I'm trying to make my way to a library in the islands somewhere. I've heard tell of a series of tomes being shipped out.
Well, it's good to meet you, and I'm gonna extend my hand for a handshake.
He looks at you and he like very wearily gives you a shake.
Nice to make your acquaintance. But I
Yes,
think
we have made an acquaintance.
I have an idea. I think I know why she said to reveal yourself as a whirlpool. You see, I think we're in a situation in which a cleric might be exactly what we needed. I think
Oh,
we might need to explain our situation. Everyone, I think we need to maybe explain to was it Dewey?
Dewey, yeah.
Dewey.
To Dewey exactly why we are here.
We do need
What
someone to
dark-
keep.
Dark forces have guided us here.
We do
Oh.
need someone to keep
Oh,
the
would you like me to
ledgers
chime
and
in
the
on that one?
books.
I don't think you want me to talk.
A clerk,
ahead.
right? You said a clerk.
Alright.
A clerk.
Take the
Well-
floor, Henrik.
Heinrich, you want to explain the situation? You know the name of the church. Is it the Reasonableists? The Scientologists?
The
Something like this. What was the name of the church? You know.
I would like to throw my dagger at his feet. I'm not trying to hit him. I would just like to embed the ship, around his toe area.
Right.
You do that, and Blizzard.
Where are we? Are we just like on the deck of the boat?
Scheiße,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not the smartest man. I forgot the name. I know they're bad people and they're trying to get the demons out. I know.
You guys are sailing away.
I'm sorry,
You've
I'm
been
just really
sailing away for
distracted by
probably
the
about the past
mahogany
hour.
boat.
What was that?
I'm just really distracted by the mahogany boat.
Captain got very upset with the knife going through the mahogany top.
Mahogany.
I guess
So,
I'll take the knife out.
Oh,
You guys have been sailing for about an hour or so after the whirlpools.
just clean that for me. will
An
you?
hour? Wait, so listen, Dewey, you say you're a specialist in the secrets, strange items, yeah?
Yes, I've spent my whole life searching for, lost histories, magical items, anything to appease Ioun.
Well, do you have any magical capability to identify any magical items?
Oh yes, I do. Let me just give me a sec, Captain. Can I stay on the top deck for just a little bit longer before heading back to the barrel?
Called the
The barrel
knowledge
is where you
domain,
spend the
right?
All right,
The barrel
all
is
right.
where you
Thank
spend the
you.
night. But you're
Thank you, I
going to put to
appreciate
work.
that.
Hey, hey,
He's like, he rummages through his pouch and pulls out a pearl. He's
Dean,
like, I
so-
think with this I can give you the answer you want.
hey, Reinhardt.
Dean, are you knowledge domain cleric? Sorry, out of game. I guess I gotta say that's fucking awesome. I'm really excited to see all that stuff.
Hey,
Sorry, back to game.
Reinhardt. Can I speak to you for just a moment privately?
Oh, sorry, Dewey. 1 second, I have to
We'll just-
converse with the group.
We'll just be
Yeah,
a
fine.
All
moment.
right, I'll look around. He
Oh, I
looks,
kind of thought we were all
top of
just
the deck.
chilling. Oh, that's
Keep-
Bubba
keep-
I'm next to.
Keeps that pearl ready. I think we will need that very soon.
I would like to show Dewey the ethos mark on my arm. And,
Okay.
Oh.
Sick
Yeah.
tat, man.
Has ever seen it before?
What are you showing me there, son?
It's just like flexing.
That's
Yeah.
not some magical item.
I
Check it
I
out.
guess not. Never mind.
That's a nice arm you got there.
Do I keep yours?
Keep my arm. I'll keep my
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing.
yeah. Okay, great.
What does a symbol
That's
look
not
like?
how you-
Can I try to take a peek?
Greg, do you have it? I can send it to you.
The big anchor.
Look for it super quickly.
Uh,
I have a quick.
Reinhardt,
add-in
just a
question.
word, Reinhardt. Oh,
What
wait,
is it?
what? Sorry, Slick.
I have just a quick out of game question. Is my audio cursed?
You sound okay.
No.
Okay.
You sound good to me.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what it is.
Yeah.
I put it in. the
You're
Discord.
blessed.
Born
Bless you
from-
every day.
Yeah, that's not familiar to me, right?
The two of you would recognize it, but since you guys follow different churches, it's of no real importance to you.
But I recognize the symbol.
Yeah, you would recognize every single pantheon
Oh,
symbol.
what is it a symbol of?
That's the symbol of the Church of Ethos.
Oh, that's what Church of Ethos. Yeah. Okay.
That is a Y and a T.
Okay. So
You would
Dewey doesn't know the Church of Ethos. It's not familiar to him.
no.
Dewey knows Ioun very well, but not
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest of the churches.
Ian's all about that knowledge, Joe. Okay,
Um,
wait. So Roy, what's the issue here? I think he can identify this weird pyramid, find out what kind of evil we could be worried about, maybe how to deal with it.
I'm not exactly Mr. Faith, but aren't you putting a lot of faith in a man that just appeared to us from a barrel?
I mean, he's a man of.
Do you have like
science.
credentials or papers on these guys?
Honest with you.
Is this somebody that you knew?
He has the symbol of Ioun on his shield. He can probably do some magic too. You know?
I don't know. Is that a good enough thing? Are they one of like the bad guys, like the?
See, if you want to be
Ethos
really,
people?
if you want to be really sure about it, we can just do a zone of truth. If you really want to be.
Oh
really
no! If
thorough
you're
with
casting
it.
spells on other people, I don't want to be part of that.
I mean, we
Last
can.
time that ended poorly.
He literally can't. We did it on one of the pirates. You were there, remember? That wasn't me. You remember that was Leandros. I did not cast that on your uncle. It is not me. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
why you
that's
blame
right.
me.
Yeah.
It was not me.
You know, I kind of lump all you. No offense, but I kind of lump all the clerics and the paladins together a little
Yeah.
bit.
I did Zone of Truth on one of the pirates. He told us about, all this,
Yeah.
everything. What was that? I mean, we can even put Azazel in there, figure out if anything's fishy with him. No offense, Azazel, but greater fiends.
I thought this
involved.
was a
think
private
maybe-
conversation. Reinhardt, keep your voice down. You're
They might be,
shouting
you know.
again.
I'm sorry. I think it might be prudent. Maybe just so everyone's on the same level playing field.
If you trust
No.
him, then yes, I say, let's go for it.
I don't know. He knows. He knows
Just
what I'm
don't-
talking about.
I just don't want us
Dewey.
to start throwing all of our cool stuff at people that we just find on boats.
Dewey, you know what a Zone of Truth is, yeah?
I do. I'm aware of the spell.
Would you wanna do one just so we know you're not going to kill us all in our sleep?
When we're talking about identifying an object, I'm really going out of my way to help you out and to curse me with your filthy paladin magic. That's not a fan of mine. I'll do it for free, but
Just say maybe we can have a drink
cast
first.
spells on me.
They come from the same gods. It's all just divine magic. Why? What's the issue
Very
with
big
paladins?
difference. Very big difference between paladins and clerics.
Yeah, I know. I'm more of the smiting. Smite is in not so much the magic side. You're more the
I know
magic
your
side.
kind. I know what you do.
You just met me. Do you want me to do on the Zone of Truth? You can ask me questions too. You can find out I'm not trying to kill people.
I don't want to cast spells on you, but I'll answer one of your questions in good faith with this object if you answer one of mine after.
But so you do want the Zone, or you want just to trust each other?
We'll trust each other.
Okay, well, just ask away. Why you have so issues with paladins? What did they do to you?
You know, I'm not a big fan for reasons I won't burden you with, but let's just say...
Burden away. I have very strong. I can take the burdens.
All right, do you know the paladin of Aun? He just leans in.
Do I know the paladin? Do we have a paladin in our unit? The group of paladins? There's like 12 of us, right?
Yeah. No, there's
And
six,
heart.
there is
Six?
six of you.
I
You
got
have-
the list
you have
somewhere.
met-
Our powers
You have met
combined.
the champion of Ayun.
That wasn't Leland, right?
It was not Leland.
Oh, what was Leland?
Drunk patty
So what?
bastard.
Okay, so what was the champion of Ayun's?
That
he
was
was the
Bryce.
champion of Ayun? Wait, he was a champion or is he a paladin?
The champions are the paladins.
Oh, because I mean, in general, usually champions of gods are like level 20, really good, beefy dudes.
No,
Oh,
they typically go through a series of, I don't want to say obstacles, but like tests.
Yeah,
You have gone through tests.
Like American
become
Paladin
the champion
Warrior
of
show.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
okay. So it's not We're not talking about like demigod champions. Okay, so I'm the champion of hell, or no?
Yes.
I'm just a paladin. Oh my lord.
Yes,
That's
you're the
Larsa.
champ.
Okay. So wait, Bryce. So Bryce was the paladin of Ayun. Holy shit.
Yes.
If I'd watched Kimber
Hey, I remember Bryce.
That would have stuck better.
Okay.
but
I
did
never
not watch
noticed that he
Kirk
had the
Roll.
Ioun on him.
No, I wouldn't notice that. Bryce seems like a decent dude. He never did anything bad, right? He's
Not
just
that I know of.
he's just a town mayor now. He's the judge, right?
Yeah, he's the judge, which is pretty much like the lawmaster of Tram.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, Bryce, right? He's the judge of Tram now. He's not really doing the whole paladin thing right now. It's more of a leader. Yeah.
Right, Dewey launches into like a 5-minute diatribe about how Bryce is a pompous asshole and just
Oh lord.
everything.
Anti-massacre,
how he orders
four-part
the salad, how he
harmony.
gets his food. Just
Wow.
horrible things. To the point
He,
where
he orders the salad and then instantly wants the soup afterwards, like that kind of asshole.
ask for 2 drinks instead of a refill, horrible.
Gosh.
I don't know the man that well. I guess I see him in a different light now. I'm very sorry that I.
Well, let me tell you, that's a blessing if you don't know him. Maybe
Yeah,
if
only
you don't
thing-
like, maybe there's not something completely horrible about you if you know not to associate with folks like that.
Well, I have an open mind. He did tell me that we had to look out for the paladins. There was something going on with the paladins. People looking for them, but that's all.
Always something going on with the bout. So important.
I mean, the clerics are way more powerful than the paladins. We're more fighters. Clerics are the ones who can literally speak with the gods.
Paladins are the ones that can speak with the gods, from my experience.
What? You have divine intervention. You can literally call upon your gods. What? I am only I have not a first name basis with him, but he helps. Gives me the sniping powers. That's it.
Maybe
The best thing I can do is locate an object close by. That's about it. So I can summon a dog.
I can do that too.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
make
but
your own food.
Yeah, but can you guys do this? And can I minor illusion just a loud fart sound?
Oh,
See, I can't do
you're gonna
that.
make a
Those
bonfire.
Yeah.
An illusion bonfire.
Yeah, it's like a real meaty one.
Oh,
Okay.
Anyway.
Pass me this artifact or not. I give you my word. I'm not going to lie to you.
This is more important. Yeah, Azazel, can you
Do I
Show him this pyramid.
do I
so we can
trust this
identify it.
this gentleman, Mr. DM?
Yeah,
Make a insight check.
Yeah, insight the heck out of him. I'll look straight through him.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the cleric to like hate the paladins. I'm very sad right now.
18.
Whoa.
He
Big
comes
insight.
off as very brash, but he seems to be forefront in everything that he's talking about.
I'll take brash. Brash is good. Sometimes brash is a little bit of what we need.
Yeah, very.
Has he got
to
any
the
cool
point.
weapons that I see?
He's got a shield with the symbol of Ioun and just a mace down by his side.
All right, Mace
All
Windu.
the
Cool.
I said it was a mace.
Nice.
There you go.
No further
Clerics love
questions.
maces. So, Azazel,
All right.
can you present the object?
Yeah, sure. And I just reach and I like pull it out and hand it to Dewey. And when he if he grabs it, then you just hear.
Yeah, he'll take it from your hand and just hold it in his palm for a moment. Same thing happen?
When it's in your hand, no.
Okay. So he takes out the pearl and just kind of holds it up to his eye, looks through, and I will cast Identify.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
That's exactly what we needed. Somebody who can identify shit.
That's exactly what I needed.
Okay. So you touch this object, and
Oh, clerics can ritual
You
class
feel-
too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I don't know if you're doing. I don't know if you're doing it for ritual though. But
Yeah, I mean, if we got 10 minutes, I'll do it.
oh yeah, we got time. If you don't want to waste a slot.
I'll sit around the ritual circle, hold hands.
He's just eyeing, looking at the pyramid, just examining every angle, holding it up.
Ioun's all
So-
about pyramids, man. We gotta do.
if you will, Dean, can you roll me an Arcana check?
Yes. So I lean over to
Is that
I lean over to Roy and I'm like, really, what you have to do when you're inspecting these things, like blah blah blah, to give myself guidance. So I have expertise in Arcana from Knowledge Domain, so
Okay.
I'll roll that, and then I'll
Oh,
roll
yes.
a D4 for
See that
guidance.
part right there.
Not good.
And I'm really just peppering you with questions as you're doing it. Like, what about that pointy part at the
Hold on
top?
on
Like,
that one.
that looks a little bit different than the other part, right?
Yeah.
Sir, can you calm down for a second?
Sorry, I just get really excited when we're investigating things. That's what we're doing, right? We're investigating it.
He just puts
So-
it down. He's like, maybe I'll look at it later.
Man, imagine
So
if one of
you
us had
feel-
guidance.
Maybe I'll just look at it
You
later.
can feel- you can feel like there is still some magic in it, but a lot of the magic is fading. Like you feel it as you're identifying it. The magic is slowly dimming and dimming off of the pyramid, and you're getting a conjuration-based magic off of it, but it's slowly fading. It's still there, but you can't read what exactly it is.
Please tell me this pyramid is Frosty the Snowman.
Oh my god.
He turns to you guys and he's just like, I don't know what was in here originally, but if you wanted it, you gotta take it out fast.
Wait, it identifies. It didn't work. You were
Take it
you weren't
out?
able to identify the item.
I can't tell exactly what this is, but I know it's from the School of Conjuration. I just don't know exactly what it was conjuring. I've never
Huh.
seen anything like this before.
That's weird. Have you ever seen identify not work for a magical item? Is that usual?
It's never this usually doesn't happen to me.
This thing freaks me out. So we know it's something to do with the Greater Fiend, by the way, Dewey. So we're dealing with fiends here.
That would explain the eyes. Have you asked your devil child over there? He points at Azazel.
We have
I-
a few
I
of those.
should- I should definitely mention that when I grabbed it, I don't know, some sort of black smoke sort of took over my body, and all I could see was blackness, and I heard a very menacing laughter.
Oh.
I thought it was gas, but now that I think about it, I think it definitely had something to do with me grabbing that pyramid.
Do you think maybe you should identify Azazel? See if there's any spells affecting him right now? Something's possessing him?
And I go into a T pose.
He's like, I would identify him, but I don't want to objectify him or anything like that.
Oh, no, I mean, he's a humanoid. He's there.
I know how to make you more comfortable with me. And then can I use my Mask of Many Faces to look exactly like Dewey?
Yep. It's goes in there.
Uncanny.
Is that what I look like?
We're all used
You
to it
gotta,
by
like,
now.
Pets his beard. It's like, I gotta fix that. I don't think I can cast Identify on a person. Right?
You can touch a creature and learn what
Read that
affecting
last
them.
paragraph, Dean.
Yeah.
I can touch a creature. The item was created. Okay. Instead,
Reaching
if you start
out,
touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what
Touching
spells
you.
are currently affecting it.
touching a
Although I don't think it's
You know
literally
what?
a
You look,
spell, but I don't know. You never
Can
know.
you hold that T-pose one more time?
Ritual casting, yeah.
He just kind of like
Sweet
gives you a TSA pat
identify.
down.
Oh gosh.
Talking to Roy again, he's just like, you know, most of the magic is held in the midsection. Do you want me to do another Arcana check, Greg?
Makes
No,
sense.
you
Yeah,
don't
that's
need
why
to
they
do
say
this
aim for
one.
center mass.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
I'm so ticklish. Please do this quick.
Just don't laugh, don't giggle. Makes it awkward.
The only spell that is affecting him at this point is Disguise Self.
Okay.
It's
Makes
just
sense, yeah.
it's just your mask, son. Nothing else. There's nothing else on you.
Okay. Well,
Well, this didn't get us very far.
I mean, it did feel kind of nice, but
I'm surprised. Why did I even send you here, if not to help us with this artifact? And also, we are also trying to track down information about a church that may be summoning demons. That's also maybe something she's not very keen on. They have a lot of secrets that we need to uncover. That seems to be your purview. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the burden with the knowing one. She sometimes sends me on these quests, but I don't know what I'm looking for until I found it.
Yeah, the Church of Ethos. Maybe that's why you're here, not Azazel's predicament.
Is there anything like
Maybe,
written on
maybe.
this pyramid now that we've
Yeah.
been able to look at it a little bit more?
Can
What's
can
that?
I ask you a question now? Just you guys?
Yeah, sure. You got a little like robot-y there.
Yeah,
Me,
stretched
but-
out the arm. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Look robot at the end, at the beginning there.
No, I was just saying too, if there was anything that we could read on, or any runes or anything on the thingy, the pyramid.
If I don't have it sent to everybody, everyone has Mysterious Pyramid in their thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone should have it.
yes.
Yes.
There are no runes off of it. What
Oh, it
you
looks
see
like an
is what
owl.
you get. The eyes are still there, and they still feel like they keep on meeting your gaze.
Interesting.
You know, Ayun has it's all about the eye. You know, that's your symbol. So I need to look familiar. There's something with pyramids with Ayun, yeah? That's not Ayun, is it? Pyramids? She about that? I might be misremembering my history.
See all up in that?
What if we just all close our eyes?
That might have been literally a Critical Role thing, not a legit Ayun thing with the pyramids.
I think there might be something to it, but I'm just familiar with the.
Okay. Or maybe unrelated.
You said you had a question for us?
Oh, yeah, yes. He looks at. Why is that one covered in that black stuff over there? Because in the last adventure, you sliced up in a creature and black blood showered you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to clean that
Henrik,
off.
Henrik stabbed the guy. Yeah, you were still just covered in.
I'm gonna spend the next few minutes realizing I'm covered in soot, and I'm gonna
I
clean
know.
myself off. Prestidigitation style.
That's one way to clean yourself. That's fast.
Better than a shower. You can't find many showers in a boat or in a barrel. Take a step away.
Hey, do we not
While-
need Zone of Truth anymore? I'm going to bring back Ziggy since he died. We don't need Zone of Truth, yeah? Y'all trust each other?
Yeah. He's cool.
Everybody
I
good?
trust you.
Can you bring
Okay.
back
Everyone
Ziggy as
trusts
something
you.
else? Like, you know, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I can
Chimpanzee.
only manipulate the celestial spirit into the form of a dog, a horse. I think I feel maybe.
What about like a cat
Ah,
or like an
I can
octopus?
do an elk, a camel, a pony, a warhorse, or a dog. 'Cause that's the only thing I'm feeling that I can do with
Oh,
this
what
magic.
about a pony?
I mean,
You
a
hear,
pony.
you hear the captain go. You hear the captain go. If he shits on my deck, it's your head.
Yeah, that's why. Sorry, Captain. I'm gonna stick with the dog. I think, right, guys? I can't do a cat. I think you're thinking more of wizards. I see wizards with cats. And
Oh,
that's
yes,
not what I'm about.
that's the thing. Make a little dachshund.
You
Doxy.
want? I could make Ziggy a dachshund. You want him to be a cute little dog?
Yeah, a little goober. Little goob.
DM, can I try that? Can I attempt to make a goober?
Then you can
You
both
can
be
make him into a
German.
dachshund. We'll keep the stats the same.
Hey,
Yes, we got a
Nice.
doxy.
Very smart.
we only have
There's-
the German Shepherd token, but I can make
There
a dachshund.
are so many dachshund owners or previous dachshund owners in this D&D party, which is
Is
nuts.
that-
Now that I realize it, like there's so many of us that have had dachshunds.
Is there a color you prefer, Roy?
I prefer the short-haired mini dachshunds, like brown, like goober.
I'm gonna use my last
Yes.
spell left. I'm gonna summon Ziggy as a
Goober.
dachshund with a little saddle on him, though. He's gonna be a dachshund with
Okay.
a saddle.
Oh man, we used to dress up Goober for
you guys have
Halloween,
10
and we
minutes.
put little bread
Yeah,
things on him
it'll
like he
take
was a
10
hot
minutes.
dog.
Okay.
So it's
So-
you actually summon when you summon a mastiff, it comes with a saddle because it's if you have a halfling paladin.
Oh, that
or
makes
no
sense.
Paladin, you can
So you have it
ride
as a mount?
mastiff, Yeah.
You're
you can use
saying
it as a
that
mount.
a halfling can ride it?
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh my
If it
gosh!
well, you could have been on top of a German Shepherd. I don't know if it's a dachshund.
No.
You could try.
I can't wait.
How about it's a dachshund that's the
Really-
size of a German Shepherd?
Yeah, yes. Perfect. I was going to say
Oh my
that.
God.
It's going to be a dachshund the size of a German Shepherd with a saddle.
It's a
So that
bratwurst.
It's 4
yeah, it's a
legs.
It's a bratwurst.
so that we can put.
He's just like. I know the dachshunds
so-
always
so
have
we can
back
put
problems
our
and stuff.
halfling, rogue on top of him.
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
All right. So during these 10 minutes, Chuck, you start, your eyes start wandering a little bit, and you're just kind of looking at the sea, the sky, and above you, you start seeing an owl. And you recognize this owl from your times at the castle,
Oh.
and it swoops down
Swoop.
and it drops a little letter into your hand. It starts flying, and it stays on your shoulder,
Oh, hey, look an owl.
and it should now be in your inventory.
hell is this thing? I like shoo it off my shoulder. Try to just like knock it off my shoulder.
Do we recognize the owl?
It-
I mean, an owl.
No, Chuck recognizes the owl.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I recognize the owl.
Oh, is there?
Oh, okay.
You recognize
okay,
the
okay.
owl.
Oh, I didn't realize I recognized the owl. Okay. All right. So if I recognize the owl, I'm not gonna shoot it off my shoulder. I'll be like, cool.
You old thing, get out of here!
No, we're cool. I
Well,
just
shit.
saw a random owl just like dropped out of the sky and landed on me. That's not cool. I wouldn't mind.
an entire plot point is gone just because you the owl.
Ah, it's one of those side quest owls. Get him out of here.
Just take the crossbow.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Take
So,
the
The
crossbow.
letter should be in your inventory now.
What? My inventory? What is that? That's a thing.
The little newspaper icon, top right.
Yeah,
Wow.
should be the.
Letter from the owl. Okay, cool.
There it is.
The owl wrote the letter. Dear Chuck, it is I, the owl.
It's a bit long, so you don't have to wait.
It is
for me
I,
to read
Chuck.
Chuck,
I'm gonna read
have you
all
been
that.
have you been accepted into
Read it for a while.
Hogwarts? I think Chuck's a wizard. He's a wizard, Harry.
It's a thumping good one, I'd imagine, once we get him trained up a bit.
So after the 10 minutes are up, you now have a dachshund the size of a mastiff with a saddle appear right next to you, and it goes.
Ah, Ziggy, you're
She's
back.
dead.
Sorry you dissipated back to Celestial Realm again, but you're back. Hey, Ziggy.
Is it Duckle?
Why was I left by myself?
I told you, you had to open up the door with the stone so that we could escape and survive. It's okay, I found you can go
I am-
under the water.
Very weak as this person or this dog. Why?
Yeah, I know, you used to be a horse, but you can't really be a horse on this boat. It's just not big enough.
It's okay. I need a minute. I still love you.
sorry. I love you too, Ziggy. I'm gonna give him little kisses. That's good.
Oh,
Cap-
okay.
You
Yeah,
look
yeah,
so
yeah.
funny, Ziggy. Look at you. You're like a you're a hot dog.
The captain just didn't want another poop deck, bud. That's all.
Oh boy.
Well,
There's a
nobody else
seahorse
can hear
joke in
the-
here
understandable.
somewhere.
Nobody else can hear the dog. He's only telepathically talking to me.
Yeah, he's telepathically talking to you.
So I'm
I
just
just say
talking to
that.
air. Oh, Zazzle, you're too nice. Ziggy loves you too.
People just don't listen nowadays.
Hey, no, Chuck, you can actually ride him now when you're
You
done
will-
with that owl, wherever that came from.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Give me a sec, all right? Give me a sec. I'll be there in a minute. I'm gonna like wander off. Is there like a little inside area that I can go into?
Did we see him start reading
yeah,
a letter?
there is
I
inside.
feel like we would have seen him start reading a
Yeah,
letter.
you
from
definitely
his
saw an
here.
owl drop by and drop a letter off on him.
Chuck, maybe later you tell us about that letter, okay?
I'll be like all inside, like being all like sad and stuff. Like over here. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. The owl is still on your shoulder. It appears to be
Sure.
waiting for a reply.
Money.
Just a letter that's like, we've updated our terms of service.
Read
This is the vehicle warranty
Please-
repair center.
Please read all 65 pages.
Yeah.
those just today. It's wild.
Bad things afoot.
Are we waiting for the letter, or are we ready to chat about something
Uh,
else?
I'm done with
It
the
is
letter.
up to Chuck.
Yeah, I'm done with the letter.
You're
I'm
gonna
just,
be all
I'm
done
just
with the
gonna.
letter?
Oh, good news from
I'm gonna
home?
bring it up a little bit. I'm not gonna bring it up right now though.
Okay. Dewey, what kind of read did you get from this pyramid?
Okay.
What was it to you? Did you figure anything out?
I don't know quite what it is right now. I feel like I'm on a delay.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
I don't know
it's
what
the
it
same
is.
with me.
A delay.
Like you can see the voice, or you can see your video talking. And
Oh
hear
yeah, and then
yourself.
Discord like can't catch up. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Slightly
I was just
annoying.
wondering if
Hopefully
you
I'll
picked
just
up
get
like
the
the
good
school
green
of
bar.
magic it was from.
He said conjuring before.
Oh, yes. Well,
I
there's
know, but Greg
there's
said
something in
it.
here
Yeah.
that emanates conjuration. The eyes would imply something fiendish or something mysterious, but I don't know what this is. Now, you give me time and I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll pour my head into some books and
Interestingly
we will,
enough,
we will solve this mystery.
I have this necklace, this golden necklace that was nicked off of a Triton sea slug priest that seemed to have the magic dissipate from it as well. Maybe we could take a look at these things if we have some downtime. See if there's anything
Yeah.
similar between the two. I'd imagine not, but you never know.
Yeah, let me take a glance at it right now. We just see he does the pearl in his hands. Can I cast ritual cast identify one more time?
Sure.
You don't have any other magical items that we're forgetting about, right? I can't think of anything. We already identified
me?
the sending stones.
Oh, I would like him to identify the wand of well navigated.
But you already know what that is.
Yeah, I want him to
Just to see his reaction.
But I want him to see it, man. To
Yeah.
see it.
Let's give
I
the
want him-
cleric
I
the
want him
boner
to
one.
just instantly realize, just okay. So with the necklace, I need you to roll another Arcana check for me.
All right, so I'll start asking.
Can I help him out?
Got a lot
Or
of
guide
tricky
him.
items.
Where he got it?
Yeah.
And what the circumstances of it were. So should I
Okay.
roll at advantage or just straight roll?
You can roll at advantage. You can take mine. Yeah, take mine.
That's right.
I don't want to type.
yeah, roll advantage.
Alright.
You could take my die
Give it
away.
a shot.
Hey.
Alright, that's okay. 15.
15? Okay. I gotta find the exact name of the spell.
It's create bonfire.
Yep, that's
You
it.
now have a necklace that can create a
The spell that
bonfire.
was coming through with it was motivational speech. It is an enchantment-based spell. And based on what Roy was telling you, you feel as if the speech was coming directly from the sea slug through that necklace, affecting the fight that they had.
Okay, I convey to him that this is some sort of artifact that communicates voice from one entity to another.
Oh, okay. Does it still have the juice in it, or is it something that needs to be charged back up? Can you tell? It felt kind of empty to
It does
me
need to be
before.
recharged.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know how long it takes, but you can assume that it would build back up its strength.
Over time, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll hang him onto it. Thank you, sir. By the way, it's been like an hour and I haven't introduced myself. I'm Roy.
I've actually seen you before. I saw you and the owl kid over there through the hole in the barrel not too long ago.
Oh, yeah. We were over there.
He kind of whispers to you for a second. He's like, I don't know what you took, but I'm curious. What did you find in the captain's stores over there?
I didn't take anything.
Oh, did the other one?
I don't know. Because I don't think I was there. But you must have seen me. I won't take that away from you.
I think it was when two of you were looking for some beverages back then.
Oh, that was myself and Reinhardt.
Oh, Reinhardt? Oh,
We were on a
yes.
booze
Guten
cruise.
Tag.
I couldn't see him that well.
That's okay. It's
Very
the-
Blinded by
it's
the
very
holy light.
sometimes if I squint, I swear that it's Chuck, but then I realize it's Reinhardt from like 50 feet away.
Oh,
True,
they
yeah.
say
They
we
get
are
like the same height until he walks closer to you, and then you're like, oh, it's Reinhardt. He's there.
It's perspective,
It's,
yeah.
yeah, it's perspective. It's all about perspective in this world. Yes, that was Reinhardt and myself. I didn't even get a drink. Took me a while to get one. We didn't really get much. We had a nice tour of the boat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a big boat. You wouldn't know it.
Yeah, we found there was some
Parts of it.
guarded magical items, there's some beer down there. So that's about it.
Gotcha.
So I guess let's get down to it. What are we up to next? Are we just gonna wait to figure out what this pyramid does, or I don't know? Is Azazel gonna? Are you feeling okay, Azazel?
I feel better than somebody who's been stuck in a barrel for a few days.
Huh.
I'll definitely say that. Well, weren't we? Didn't we all have a vision where we
Yeah.
find
Well, are we doing the island or the sea slug first? I forgot. I remember we had to do one before the other.
Isn't that slug toast?
No, we haven't. No, still have to kill the slug. We haven't done this yet.
Oh, maybe the captain of the boat would know.
Hey, Captain! Are we going to the sea slug now, or what's going next? Or is the island next?
I'd like to take a break.
let's
He
fight
wants
a
to-
slug.
He walks
Hopefully more-
down and he
More
goes,
than a day travel.
we got still a few more days travel to the island that you guys requested. However, since I brought you to Hangman's Page, you're going to help me deal with the sea slug first. However, I need to pick up a few things. We have about 2 days travel to get to where I need to go. We're going to pick up the stuff that I need, and then we're going to deal with the sea slug. Capiche?
What do you need?
Yes.
I need some books.
Books.
You
need books.
I need some books.
We're going.
I need
out
to
of our way so you
triangulate
can
where
get-
this sea slug is going to be. It's not out of our way. It's 2 days travel, and it's south, so we were going there anyway.
You need books to triangulate where a moving creature is? How is the books now?
I've been keeping tabs on him. The island that we're going to, it's my island. I was building up a little village there.
Oh, I'm going to Ireland. I
Got
heard
it.
it's very nice.
So we're going there first, and after that, we will deal with the sea slug.
I
well.
just want to say from experience, be careful what books you get.
These are some of the books that I have written, so I think I'll be okay.
Now,
Sometimes
no,
the books read you.
greater fiends will try to take over your body after you read any books.
Hasn't happened to me yet.
Must
Anyway.
be nice.
It's starting to get dark. Head down below deck if you need to. Bubba will take over shortly. He goes back.
Okay, Ziggy, I think we need to rest. I am almost dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Walked over
rest
to-
is nice.
I'd like to go up to Bubba and ask him,
Oh boy.
Bubba, how are you feeling? I feel like nobody ever really asks you.
Look, Bubba. He's shaking his head. Seems to be in high spirits.
Okay. I'm gonna go downstairs now.
Do we walk up
I-
to you after Azazel?
I did-
And says,
I did
does
talk
he
to
always
like
does he always talk like that?
Hubba Bubba.
I did talk to him yesterday. Like, I did talk to him in Orcish for like a full minute yesterday, though.
He was talking to you, yeah.
It was a private conversation.
Is there something we want to ask of him? Hold on, Azazel, come back over here.
Sure.
I walk up to Dewey with him, or I walk up to Bubba with him, and I look, asking Bubba for permission to cast a spell. Does he seem weary?
A little bit. He's kind of backs up a little bit. He's like, Bubba, Bubba.
I do my best to make like non-aggressive actions, just like inviting, pointing back and forth from Azazel and me to him.
He can understand you. If you
Oh.
speak to him in common, he will understand.
All right. So it's like, Bubba, I have some sort of spell that will let us better understand you. There's no downside to it. Do you mind if I just take a moment?
Yeah.
You know, if you want to translate,
Bubba.
I actually speak Orcish. Just letting you know.
Oh, can you just ask if I have his consent to cast a spell that helps him speak any language he wants?
Oh, okay, I can let him know. Herr Baba, and then I'll start speaking Orcish. Hey, he says he wants to cast a spell that lets, like, you understand all languages or something, or him understand all languages. I don't know if that's cool with you. It's up to you.
I mean, I understood him fine when he was talking. I just need to
He
Oh.
knows Scotland.
spell for him.
Yeah, he says he
Just
understands
ask him if
everything
he's
you're saying
okay
in
with
common.
it. Just
just
make sure.
doesn't
Just ask
speak
him.
it.
So
What's this spell doing? Will you understand everything he's saying?
I speak pretty slowly. I'm like, it's a spell that will let him speak to us, and we will be able to understand him.
But he's speaking right
Baba.
now.
Hubba.
Yeah, but we don't follow those words.
my god!
Then why don't you just speak in Orcish? I don't know why the problem is here.
Oh my
Look,
god!
He's just going to say
I
hubba
haven't found
bubba
any Orcish.
in common. This is common. He's going to say hubba bubba, and you will comprehend it as hubba bubba.
Oh my god!
Bubba.
That's all
Hubba.
he says. He just shouts up above.
I mean, yeah, that's his way of talking, I guess.
Bubba.
But how did you have such an elaborate conversation with him? Then?
I was speaking in Orcish.
Yeah, I
He
can make
speaks
him.
Orcish.
I can make it so that we understand.
Orcish
His,
the right way.
Oh,
What the fuck's up with this guy?
I don't know. He's like, he wants to like make a spell so he can understand everything you're saying, even though you're
he's
already
just
talking
doing
to
it
him.
on and on. Yeah, just let him do it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
Whatever.
fine. Yeah, he says you can do it. He says go ahead.
are you sure?
You see, I think he wants to get on with it. I think he wants to get on with his day.
Oh my god! This is killing me. I love it.
All right, there we go.
Ooh, tongues.
So if I cast it on him,
Pull out your own little pyramid. Look at that.
it's my understanding that he'll be able to speak to us with that. Make sure you touch any attacks. Blah, blah. The target understands what it says. Yep. So.
Yep.
We'll be able to understand his normal speech.
So
Okay,
you
go
got
ahead, Azazel.
all
Ask him what you want to ask.
the fancy wizard spells.
I just wanted to make sure that you're doing okay, Bubba.
This was all that it's for? You just wanted to ask if I was okay? I heard you the first time. I said I was doing
No,
great.
I understand,
I
but
shook my head like this.
I know, Bubba.
All this just to ask if I'm doing okay?
I feel like you're doing worse than when I asked you the first time.
A little bit, yeah. I feel very
Alright,
attacked
So
right now.
Dewey just
All
he
right, I
says
think-
it's nice to meet you.
so slow.
God.
I think it would be appropriate for us all to just go down into the ship and relax.
Have
This
a
has been
lie
quite
down.
The ordeal.
All right.
Before we head down, Chuck, are you writing a response for the owl?
No, so I've thought about that, and I still am so incredibly lost on what to say to said owl, or what the next step is that I'm going to do. So I haven't written anything
Okay.
else.
So the owl is going to go down with you into the bedding area
Well, the betting
and just
area.
hang out. He's waiting for a response. And then we're going to come down over here. These are the barrels that.
Now, just to clarify, is it the
Goodbye.
owl that's waiting for the response, or is it the?
Yes, the owl.
He's waiting. Yeah.
You're a beautiful owl.
So we all see Chuck with an owl looking distraught, I'm guessing.
So
Oh.
throughout the night,
Well, I mean, before we go to sleep, can I
Okay.
do something? I mean,
You can do something.
Chuck, you have an
I pull
owl.
out my
that you-
bow and I aim it at his face.
What's going on?
I pull out my bow and I aim it at his face.
The owl?
Is everything
Not another
okay?
word about it.
ooh,
I'm just asking if everything's
Not
okay.
another word.
Wow. Okay.
Good night.
Please, you take your time. Good night, Chuck. Wow, this is serious.
And
And
I go lay down, disgruntled, obviously.
okay.
then before we go to sleep, I actually just want to real quick ask something to Dewey before you go to sleep in the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, real quick.
You knocked me through the wall.
Are you in the barrel?
Yeah. Yes.
Listen, sorry. Before you go to sleep, I know you're very distrusting of paladins, but I've literally been around godless people for like 3 weeks. Can I just ask you a quick question
Your question.
before we go to sleep? So Ayun, the goddess of knowledge. What else does she stand for? Just curious.
Oh, you know,
Union.
knowledge, prophecies, advanced skills, anything that brings light to the world. You know.
Yeah. What made you decide to follow her?
I wasn't the one that chose her. She's the one that chose me.
Oh wow! So a vision made you choose your path.
Not quite, but back in. Let me find the town real quick.
Allentown.
Paladin.
Palantown.
Paladin Town.
Hey Zazzle, I got a great
back
idea.
in the town of my birth.
Wait.
The town of your birth.
Birth
I
town.
was in the town of my
Ave?
birth. Ave, yes, thank you.
Oh, I bet.
The clergy took it upon themselves to supply us with all sorts of symbols and tests to try and figure out if any of us held prophetic skills. And it turns out that mine helped uncover some better bits of knowledge that weren't yet known. I've taken that and I've made a career out of that, and I'm just doing my best to make sure that we inform all those people of things that might better their life and progress the world.
Oh, Thunderboss, so you have almost a sense of foresight.
Were you? Yeah, I do. But what made you choose yours? I guess.
Oh,
You're the one who swore an oath. What's your oath, by the way?
oh, well, personally, I swore an oath of to nature and to protect things. It's a little complicated, but short story. When I was a boy, I grew up in Birkenfeld, and we were farmers, and one day, me and my mother and my sister, we were going into town. I was about 12. We were going to go sell our crops, and there's a short stint through the forest. And while we were going there, we were beset by bandits. We did not have anything to give them. My mother, she had this ring, and I'm wearing this chain, and on the chain you can see the symbol of Helm and a silver ring. And hold up the ring. All she had was her wedding rings. This was passed down to the Reinhardt family for generations, and she would not give it, so they struck her down, and in rage, all I had was my hunting knife. I tried to attack the bandits, but I think I maybe cut a finger off, but no, they overpowered me, a little weak boy, and I was about to be struck down, but I think some rangers in the forest, maybe they were lumberjacks, they drove off the bandits, and they saved me and my sister, and ever since then, I swore an oath to Helm, since he is the god of protection, I wanted him to give me the strength to protect those that could not protect themselves, since I was not strong enough. And I prayed that he would give me the strength. And I trained, and eventually he did give me the strength to protect those who could not protect themselves, and that's why I follow him, and why I became a paladin.
He looks you up and down. He said, has Helm ever spoken to you in your dreams or in your thoughts?
Well, actually, this is the only time this happened, but about a week or so ago, we attacked the Church of Ethos. We thought we were tracking the leader because they were doing some shady stuff, but it was a doppelganger, so he just melted into this weird gray creature, and so the whole town was trying to kill us. This is when, I think it was Tram. Was this Tram?
This was Dayan.
Dayan, right. So this was in Dayan. So we were staying in an inn instead of leaving the town, which would have been smart, and a visage of Helm himself appeared before me, woke me up, and pointed down. But he did not speak, but he did point to the lower floor, and I did see as they were looking for us, we were able to make our way out, but not spoken between us. That was it. And also, I think he made my ring very cold when we were about to take on the pirates, and I asked him if this was a bad idea, and he kind of gave me a warning, so we surrendered. That's it. So, have never actually spoken to him, but he has guided me and given me, a small amount of magical power. I can make Ziggy here, and I point to the dog. He is my horse, but he's a dog right now.
Yeah,
that's about it.
That's just like the gods, right? Keep their secrets to themselves. That does explain why that gentleman up there was trying to show me his arm. So you had this bad run-in with the Church of Ethos?
Oh yeah, so Heinrich has crazy history. You might want to ask him himself, since that's not my story to tell, but yeah, he has had some bad run-ins, and he warned us about the church. So yeah, I think Zabe might have put that brand on his arm, I'm not sure. You might want to ask him about that.
I'll give him an ask. All right.
Yeah.
You have any other questions for me?
No, just was wondering, it's good to talk.
All right,
So
get
man
out
is
of my
the
sight.
gods.
He just closes the barrel over his head.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go to the beds now.
Okay. So, throughout the night, two things happen. First one, Henrik.
Yes, sir.
You're sleeping soundly. You're having a good night's rest. When all of a sudden you start hearing something or someone in the back of your mind. You look around and you're not really seeing anything around you, so you start going through your bag and you see the sending stone that you have.
Oh my god.
Ugh. Do I remember how to use this thing?
If you pick it up, you'll hear what's said.
Fantastic. I pick it up.
You have to pair it, and then there's a code. You have to
Gotta
put the
hold
code
down the
in.
button 3
And
times.
then
Oh,
I
I paired to the
get
boat
wrong.
again.
Oh man.
So you pick it up, and you start hearing. How has everything been going in Dayan? You've been silent for over a week, so I assume everything is going according to plan, correct?
The giant lizard man had it sent.
Who is this?
I dropped the stone.
Okay.
I may have forgotten who had the other stone.
we never
So,
found
I
out.
So you do not know who has the other stone,
Oh, okay. All right.
but I will remind you. I will remind you where you got the stone from.
Yes, please do. It's
got
been
Yeah,
over
the
a year.
doppelganger, the dead doppelganger.
Yeah, it was
It
the
was,
dead
right?
doppelganger
Yeah.
of Graf in Dayan. So you dropped the stone?
Mm. No, hold on to it. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Excuse me. Everything's going according to plan.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
That's
voice.
oh.
Excellent. You're one step closer to our goal. Do not mess up. We have some
Is there anything?
outsiders
Are there any?
in our path.
What do they look like?
I don't need to tell you. Alma is definitely one of them. Probably her brother as well, but he's been out of sight for a few days. Probably with that run-in that you guys had in Dayan. But all is well.
Are there any
one
changes?
step closer.
Any changes I need to be aware of?
Just good ones. As long as you stick to the course, everything will be handled swiftly.
Yes. The course.
Just keep an eye off of me and make sure all eyes are on you. I have more business to attend to in a way. Our
Ethos.
for Ethos. Our little buddy in the castle is doing some great things. He'll be ready. It's last year.
Thank you for using
Anything else?
WebEx.
Yeah, right.
It's obvious
Gonna
to hearing
ask you
now.
to
What a
rate
roll of 26.
Right?
So to be clear, you want me to stay here in Dayan, correct?
No response.
All right. Cool.
The number you've dialed is not in service.
Oh, that was some good info you found there. Holy shit.
To go, you up?
The second thing that happens,
The boat
I'm
explodes.
just pulling it up for the person now. Is going to be Azazel.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I didn't land on the
no.
roulette.
Oh no.
Not this time. You
Oh,
you
it's the fiend
can't
again.
you can't seem to get comfortable. Even though a boat isn't exactly comfortable, it's better than the wooden slab you called home for 10 years. The tossing and turning finally get to be too much. And sitting next to you is your tome, opened. You had it tucked away when you put yourself to bed earlier.
What's going on with my book? And I guess I just look at like the pages that it's open to.
There is a lot. Like, you ever see those pictures in the comic books of like the Joker's journal where it's just the same thing written out but in different styles?
Yes.
It's that, but there's a mixture of thank yous and why would you do this? Why have you done this? And it's all in different styles, fonts, sizes, some going diagonal, some backwards, just page upon page upon page of that. And it feels like it's constantly changing. Like you'll go back to the same page and it's something else written entirely.
What's going on with my book? And I guess I'm just gonna close it.
Okay. You close it, and you start looking around, and you realize you're not tired. After the day that you've had, you should be tired. And if you look into your inventory, you should see something for you.
It's an espresso machine.
Let's go! Oh my god. Okay, cool. Can I explain to the party what I have?
When you wake up the next morning, or when they wake up, I guess.
Okay. Nice. Okay, I will do that. So I guess I'll just stay up and just, I don't know, keep myself busy.
Okay. So the next day rolls along. You guys wake up and head to the top of the ship. Excuse me. You guys do get the benefits of a long rest, so if you want to put that in.
All right.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Get over here with 1 HP going, help.
I feel so rested.
Before we get into it, can I try to pull Chuck aside?
Sure.
If Chuck will let me. Hey, bud, you doing okay?
Chuck?
What?
Oh, I thought you were really giving me the pause there.
I heard you say something really quietly. I'm like, it's all.
Oh no, I just said,
Are
are you doing okay, bud?
Oh, you open the door to where I'm at?
I mean, we're all in that one room, it seems, right?
You're all in that one room. Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, there we are.
Where are we at?
I was assuming this is after we woke up or whatever and shook off the night.
So
Unless
by
you
this
wanted
time,
to do something before.
yeah, by this time I had already. At night I sent my my letter back to with Owl. I gave it to him, and then I put like one of the little trinkets in the thing, in the letter, and then I gave that to the Owl. So,
Okay.
So that's a thing.
All right, do me a favor. Whatever you wrote, send it to me in a Discord message.
I'm working on it. It's long.
Send it by an owl.
Okay.
Well, I got a short novella here. It's gonna be like probably by the end of the thing.
Perfect. That's fine.
Yeah. Maybe not that long, but it's complicated.
Yep, that's fine.
Sort of a
Okay.
culmination of a 2-year plot line.
So,
Tough to quantify that overnight.
so Roy does come up to you and asks how you're doing.
Yeah, Chuck, how's it going?
I'm like really kind of like caught off guard, like I just was, but like.
What? Fruit cups?
I don't think the king's making fun of me.
God.
You don't think the king is what?
The king's not looking so good.
I know, the last we left him, too. I don't know how quick the asp's kiss takes, but...
Yeah, it doesn't look like he made it. So we'll keep it down from the rest of the guys. But look, they want me to get back there. I don't know how that's possible. So here we are on this fucking boat again.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to be possible either. I mean, I can't do much.
Not
If
much
we
you
had
can do.
that magician who could teleport, that would be helpful, but he's long a ways. Can't even remember that gentleman's name. I know that, well, you sent a letter back. I'm real sorry. I know he was your
You
friend.
know, it goes on. It goes on.
Yeah, it goes on, man. Not much you could do, I guess. If it makes you feel any better, I spent the time to count out the pay from the money that we made, and here's your share.
You can hang on to it today, bud. It's all you.
I'll keep it for safekeepings for you then, but it's yours. You earned it.
Thanks. Then I'm just gonna kind of like go back into reclusive mode.
Okay. And as we're, getting ready for the day, I will hand out the payment of the 3,000 gold that we got evenly to everybody, so 600 apiece. Sorry, Dewey, we've only known you for one day, so I'm not gonna dish you 600 gold.
He's just watching the gold exchange hands. Like,
I'll try to be discreet about it, I'll be like, hey, Henrik, here's those potatoes that you wanted,
And as you hand it to me, I go, "Oh man, thanks for the 600 gold." I'm glad
Super
that.
loudly.
You know what, though? I
I'm
mean,
glad have this.
if Dewey wants to approach me about it, I'm just gonna be like, I only know you for one day, man. You didn't even know half the names of the people here.
That's true. He's busy doing his meditation. It's fine.
Gesundheit.
Alright.
This is fine. I guess, at the beginning of the day, there's nothing really else I would need to do.
I was gonna ask, not like before you had that conversation. I was literally the first one gonna ask Dewey. Is that? Dewey, I forgot to ask.
Ground floor?
Yeah.
You again.
One quick question. We had this cleric with us. His name was Leandros, and he had the ability to send messages to people far away. Anyone on the plane of existence. Do you have this ability yourself?
I know the means of it. Give me a day, and tomorrow I can help you out with that.
If it's not, I think we do have some messages we need to send out. And now that you're here, I think you could really aid in this. So yeah, if that's possible, maybe tomorrow we can think of who we need to contact. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Sure. Do you meet him
Thanks to
first
God
thing in
to
the
hear.
morning before the medication?
I mean, if you're meditating, if I see you meditating, I'll wait until you're done. I wouldn't
Okay,
interrupt
because
that.
if you hit me
Reinhardt
up
knows that.
before, I could prepare it for the day, and then you'd have it.
I think we need to talk. I don't know personally. I only know we need to contact the gentleman, but I'm going to talk to the group.
Hey there, you're not busy, are
I'll
you?
say-
Good.
Give me another.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody, I need to ask. I was talking to Dewey. He said you could contact anybody on this plane of existence if we need to send a message to anyone. Do we need to contact the gentleman and to know that the pirate ship is gone to hold our payment? Something like this. Anything anybody
that
needs to ask about?
That might be a good idea to just let them know that.
Phone ahead.
You need to be somebody. I think. And Nick, you can. Sorry, oh my God, I called you Nick. You can look like anybody we've seen, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this should help him at least know who we are talking about. Okay.
You said contact anyone on this plane of existence?
That we know of. But we can at least show him. I do not know. I only remember what we were talking about with Leandros. It'd be somebody he knew, he met. So I don't know if that would work.
To a
Maybe.
creature with which I'm familiar.
Yeah, I don't know if that would work. If
So I
Do
don't
we
know
need to
if
like
that's-
explain
that
to
would-
Dewey?
I think that would
if
be.
if Azazel would look exactly like the person, be like, that's the guy we need. to
Oh,
contact." I don't know.
interesting.
It
I've
worked in
still
Critical Role,
never
but it's
seen
very
it.
iffy.
For right? Yeah, not sure.
That's more of a
okay.
DM call. In Critical Role, it worked, but that's 100% a DM call. I think there was like a roll, see how well they could recreate the person. But yeah,
There's no one I need to call.
D&D, we could try it. All right.
I'll just kind of like nudge Chuck a little. as we're
I
talking
literally
about this.
before your conversation with Chuck, I was gonna ask that. This is not metagaming, just FYI, because I think I wanted to contact somebody you guys have never met, so it wouldn't work out.
I'm just gonna nudge, and that's it.
So what are we nudging?
About being able to talk to any person on this plane of existence.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't really. I sent the letter.
I mean, you sent the letter, so it's whatever. It's like a free spell.
Yeah, I think
I send letter.
We can just talk to as a gentleman when we get back, because there's no rush. Yeah.
I mean,
Just
Azazel
drop it,
did
right?
say it was a good idea, right? Is it? You think it's worth it, Az?
I don't know. It's up to Dewey. It's his spells.
I mean, I can.
I think I would have to meet him first, but I don't know. Is there anybody that you know from the major towns you need to get in contact to? I probably somebody I might have met.
Yeah, you do know Bryce. I know that.
I'm not calling Bryce.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Maybe Azazel, you could yell really loudly.
just do like a
Shit's good.
you guys combine shatter and like thaumaturgy
Oh my gosh.
somehow.
He's dual casting. Give him a little shatter, give him a little thaumaturgy, throw them together. Shatterturgy.
I know. I can create a bonfire and we can send a smoke signal.
Oh my gosh.
They travel like 5 miles.
We should learn how to do smoke signals. This sounds worthy of doing.
We should.
Anybody get good for survival?
Nah.
We won't, but we should.
We won't, but we should. We should get a book on smoke signals at the next bookery.
Can
Books.
Reinhardt roll me a 1d8, please?
Oh, is
Oh
we doing
shit,
the day?
he's smiting
For the
again.
day's travel?
Yeah, just so I can get it prepared.
Let's see what we got today, guys. A 4, right down the middle.
Okay.
What does a 4 get us?
Let's see.
We're gonna find out.
Let's see exactly what a 4 gets you.
Ziggy, ziggy, ziggy.
Okay. If you guys are good, we can move on for the day.
Do we want to try to
yeah.
identify his item again? Is it worth trying one more time, do we?
It would be worth trying it's up to Greg whether or not I would know anything more about it without having extra bits of knowledge. If I just like had a pure spellcast or like a poor spellcast that day, or versus being able to identify it.
I was bugging you yesterday.
Since you rolled the nat 1, I will allow you to do it again.
All right.
With
So I'll take that. Just looking it over all morning, just staring into it, staring my eye into its eye, trying not to blink, seeing if that affects anything. I point to Heinrich, have a brief conversation about ethos, hopefully with him, and just ask him to look at the other eyes that I can't see while it's in my hand. So do that.
Oh my god.
Dang, man.
So skilled.
It rolled on.
Very much skilled.
Yeah. It
Put
rolled
this
on
guy
19
back in the
for a
barrel.
Wow.
Nothing
It
new.
wasn't meant to be. It was. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is a triangle.
What you have here is a
Alright.
3-dimensional triangle.
Alright, so you guys continue on for the rest of the day. Around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you see a small island with a shipwrecked boat on it. And you start seeing sparks flying off of this boat. Ballista kind of sees it and he goes, "Well, that wasn't there before. What do you guys think?"
Is
Sounds-
this the island we need to go to?
No, this is not the island we need to go to.
Sounds like some action. Let's roll up the sleeves.
They might need our help, so it could be drowning sailors we might need to save, yeah. Seems like a recent battle.
You want me to pull in?
Should we put it to a vote? A vote, yeah.
Let's see what's going on.
I guess so.
No.
No.
Seriously, aren't
No.
you curious? You have to be curious.
They might need our help. This looks recent.
A lot of people need a lot of help.
Wait, can
Why
we
are they
see? Can we see a flag waving from the ship? Like, is it a pirate flag, Jolly Roger, or anything?
There's no Jolly Roger on it.
Is it a
There's
sad
no flag
Roger?
at all from the ship.
There's no flag. Nope. You see the broken down masts, and they look ripped. Some of them burned.
They're ripped.
Freaking jacked.
Guys are jacked, looking real good.
I mean, I say we look for
Good.
survivors. You know, could be someone alive. So
Something
Okay.
tells me that there's something not good.
I mean, yeah, something probably sunk it, which is bad, but that's what we do. You know.
We stick our nose where it really doesn't belong.
All right. So, Ballista will pull his ship in close enough that you guys can get onto the beach. And
Peachy.
what you see is
Detect
I
undead.
don't know. You detect undead, and you do not detect any undead.
Well, at least there's no scary
this-
fucking mermaids here.
I would like to
Yeah.
walk along the water or on the water over to the boat.
Okay. You still see sparks flying off right off of here.
Can I ask Ziggy if he sees
Can
any living bodies? Anybody needs saving?
In the water,
Yeah, if he can see anybody in the water or on the boat, just have a look around. Ziggy, keep a keen eyes. See if you see anybody needs saving. Because he's got better perception than me.
Can I see a reason
roll-
for... Never mind. Go ahead.
He does have advantage on perception checks with using sight and smell. Can I use advantage?
Yep.
Yay! I'm getting smart. Learn to use Ziggy instead of me. Ah man, he got 11.
17. Well,
Oh, 17, right? It's
because-
advantage, yeah. 17. He got 17.
He starts looking around the water, and he's not finding any bodies.
Yeah, Ziggy doesn't see any survivors, sadly.
Oh well, I
Do
guess
see
we'll
a
go.
Reason for the sparking?
I'm gonna do detect magic too for my wand. Might as well. I'm gonna get.
Are
really
you
close
are you
to
climbing up into the ship?
I'm gonna get. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Henrik,
follow-
hold on.
Yeah, sorry.
Hold on. Henrik, are you going into the ship?
Sure am.
Okay. So you go into the ship, and you notice this very old gentleman who looks like he's been there for quite a while, just writing stuff on the bottom of the ship, and sparks are flying out. And you're like, no, that's not it. Come on. And it sparks up again, and he's got like all this soot in his face, and he's like, damn it, I keep on fucking it up. And he looks around, and he's like, did they send you?
I drop my blade on his shoulder and demand that he identifies himself before he loses his head.
Ooh, sharp, shiny. This is great. This is fantastic. Well, I will tell you, I was on the ship, and it ran ashore, and
Wow, great.
it wasn't my doing, and he just starts babbling for like 5 minutes about how the ship ran ashore, and he's been trying to get off, and all of his magic has not been helping him get off. He looks like he hasn't eaten in days. He definitely hasn't showered or touched water in days. He looks very dehydrated, and he's just going a little crazy here.
So you
believe
want to
I
make a
have some-
bonfire?
I believe I have some berries I can provide to this one.
Oh, food that I eat? And he takes him, shoves him into his mouth, and he's like, "Oh, I've had better."
Okay, great. What are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to get home. There's many things that I need at home, and
Where's
I
home?
need to get home.
Where's home?
I don't remember.
Oh,
That's weird. I don't remember where home is.
fantastic. What are you
Where's home?
writing here? Can I understand his writing?
Roll an Arcana check.
That's not even Greg saying it. That's the guy. Oh,
shit.
baby, there is a god, and his name is Henrik. He
Um,
walks among us over the water.
So, for somebody who has no magical training, the way that he's
One of those
writing it,
stabby idiots.
yeah, the way that he's writing it seems to indicate that he's trying to teleport somewhere.
Oh my god.
I know everything.
But he's writing it wrong, and it keeps on sparking up into his face.
Listen,
And
can you?
that's
can
the
you stop
sparks that you saw. So what?
Can you stop that? The writing just for a quick second.
He drops the chalk, and he's like, "Yeah." And he kind of sits down. And he's sitting crisscross applesauce, and he's just looking at you.
Let's cross
Are you
applesauce.
able to follow me to the beach? I've got
Yeah.
several others with me. I'm sure they can help me.
Can I grab stuff?
Because I personally I won't, but they probably will. What do you want to
Can I have some papers. I want to grab them.
grab your papers?
Okay. And he runs over and you see him like throwing like 50 pieces of paper before he grabs like 6 of them. And he's like, okay.
Before I leave, do I see anything of value?
Roll a perception check.
Ooh, Heinrich's holding high today.
What is this guy on?
Damn.
He's on a roll
You
high.
find a couple of materials for spellcasting.
Uh-huh.
You find probably about, with the 24, all of those papers that he was flicking around, they looked like they were spell components or spells of some kind. That's pretty much what you see. Just parchments and ink.
I will grab those. Then.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Epic fail.
Keep rolling. You're rolling too high. Keep rolling.
Oh my
Mama!
Even better.
Let's get this guy to the casino.
Okay. You were able to grab a bunch of papers. I will tell you what you get later on.
Fantastic.
But he does follow you down onto the beach.
And while that was going on, I was gonna pop off detect magic. Last 10 minutes, I think.
This guy looks like he's been
Tech
in a
magic
barrel for a
is-
few weeks, if you know what I mean.
Detect magic is 60 feet.
Yeah, I think it's 60. I was about to go around the boat, but since I see them coming, I'm gonna stay still. It's 30 feet.
Okay. You would have gotten a couple of pings in here.
Bing.
How is detect magic?
It's doing well.
I'm guessing it's moving with them though.
Too quick for my own
Picked it
good
up.
sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Most of the things are traveling with the two of them.
Oh, there's some stuff left on the boat though.
A little bit.
Okay.
But-
So I step off the boat onto the beach and I say,
Okay,
"Hey, I found this guy.
Ah, Heinrich, you found a survivor. Guten Tag.
Yeah,
Are you
he's-
okay?
He's all yours. He's all yours. Enjoy."
I don't remember my name, but I feel like I'm definitely good with magic. Yeah. I'm good with magic. I think I'm good with magic. I'm not sure.
Do you know what happens with this boat?
I was on the boat and then it went down.
Oh.
Is he just like a human guy?
Yeah, he's a human, older, probably like in his 50s.
Okay.
But he looks disheveled. He looks like he hasn't had
Hmm.
anything to eat or drink in days.
Would you say that you're so good at magic that you inadvertently blew up a ship?
I didn't think of that. It's possible.
Does it seem like there's maybe like something wrong with him, like some condition that's not affecting him? Maybe.
Roll an insight check.
Let's call him Johnny.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have much magic. I could try. That's more of
Johnny
that's more
Boats.
Dewey's dealio. 7.
He's nuts.
Hmm.
Walk over to him.
Oh,
what'd
why
you
don't we
say
call
your
him
name was?
Nutso?
I don't remember. I don't remember my name.
Oh, this guy's great.
You mind if I take a look? And he puts his hand on Nutso. And,
Nutso,
attempts to read his thoughts with channel divinity thoughts.
listen,
Oh boy.
Nutso.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, creature, let's make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or I'll be able to.
Wizards aren't wise. They're one letter off. They spelled it wrong. They're not wizards. Apparently they are.
Okay, so he would
Oh,
meet. So
don't-
I can't get a suggestion on him, but
Well,
maybe I can read his thoughts.
Yeah, you can read his thoughts. Porcupine, sassafras, root beer, tingle,
Tingle.
ankle. Just
Slippage.
those are his thoughts.
Slippage.
I pat his back for a second, and I turn back to you guys. I'm like, this guy's insane, guys.
You think this guy's dangerous,
Yeah,
Henrik?
Seems it.
Dangerously insane. Yes.
All right, listen. I know I've been here a few days, but I have these papers, and he starts taking out the pieces of paper that he grabbed from the inside of the boat. He goes, if you want, I need to get home, and I need money to get home, and if you want to buy these, I can get home. Yeah.
You mind if I
yeah.
take a peek at those and see what they are?
Yeah, I want to take a peek.
You
too.
can take a peek at those.
Cool.
Okay.
Have you remembered
Um,
where home is yet?
They're just recipes.
Do you think it's worth me trying a restoration on this man?
Nah, he's fine. Look at him. He's nutso.
I
Okay.
think it might be worth it, depending on what you have
Yeah.
to give up for it.
Do you have this prepared? I can try it with mine. If
I don't have that today.
I
I feel like the captain's gonna freak out if we just bring this guy aboard.
I'm gonna try lesser restoration on this guy. It's not much, but I'm gonna try it.
It's always lesser at plussers.
All right. Hold on.
If
I am
it's a
putting
condition
all-
afflicting him, I don't think it is. One disease or one condition afflicting it. No curses or anything like that. If it's
All right,
something
so all of
really
the-
bad.
Spell scrolls are in your inventory if you want to read them.
My God, he got spell scrolls. Holy shit!
Are these what he has, or is this what I have?
This is what he has.
Okay.
The restoration worker now,
Um,
or he could just
he
he
is
could
not
just be.
blinded. He's not blind, deaf, paralyzed, or poisoned, so it does not work.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure if it was a disease.
Oh,
or
a
something.
disease.
Got stung by a crazy fly.
Maybe scurvy drove him mad.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Could be like
I'll allow it.
that.
Less
What?
fun, but I'll allow it.
Oh. That'd be cool. It did waste a second level spell. So what
No,
happened?
that's fine. So he blinks for a second and he goes, and he looks back at the ship and he goes, ah, shit.
Oh,
Well-
Scheiße. Does that actually work? Are you okay?
There's another one gone. Yeah,
This is not the
I'm all
first
right.
boat you sank. This is another one.
No, this is not the right boat.
What?
Well, guess I can get home now. I'm sorry. My name is Georges. I've been here, what, 4 days? 5 days? But, yeah, I make spells. I make spell scrolls.
Wait, what happened to you? In 5 days, you went completely nutso?
I haven't had anything to eat and drink in 5 days.
Wow,
Oh,
you did a
Scheiße.
real
Do you need some
180, man.
food? We have some food if you need food.
Nah, I'm
We can
fine.
warm you
He
up.
gave me some berries before. Damn it. It's like the fourth
We
ship.
can bond by the fire.
Nah, that's
We can
alright.
bond air time.
Wait, so,
I'd rather just wallow in my self-pity.
so what happened to the ship? What happens to the rest of the crew? Are they alive?
The crew, I might have sent somewhere. I don't remember. No, yeah, I sent them back home.
But what sunk the
Somebody
boat?
needed to stay behind. That was me.
I know that feeling. I can
well,
relate to that.
illusion.
I did that the hard
Wow.
way, though.
I was making a spell scroll and it blew up.
You know what?
I can't.
You guys
Right.
talk to him. If you don't mind, I'm gonna just search the ship and get the rest of the magical items out of there. If that's okay.
No,
It's
no,
yours, like,
no, no,
returns
no,
them.
no, 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 no. Those are my magical things. Nobody touches them.
I was gonna bring some back unless you want to go
No,
there yourself.
nobody touches them.
Okay.
I don't
okay.
even get anything for guessing that you blew up the boat.
You get the
Get my
boat.
admiration? Like, what do you want?
All right, fair enough.
Anyway, yeah, I can sell you these spell scrolls. I don't really need them, but if you guys want them, you're more than welcome to. I'll take the gold and I can use it to get home.
We just
Not a big deal.
we just saved your life. You're charging them for spell scrolls?
I'll give you a discount.
Ah, wunderbar.
What sort of spell scrolls you got, my man?
They are in your inventory.
Alright, we didn't even pay.
So
Oh, look at that.
I,
Eight.
I step up to him.
Oh shit! Water breathing. Holy fuck!
You
We need that.
Listen to me. I saved your life. I gave you berries. I had a sword against your throat and could have killed you. Well, you're charging them?
To be fair, you still
Do you
can.
want to buy one?
Why don't we
Better buy
split the
some death
difference? I
sticks.
think- Listen,
Excuse
we
me?
are trying to kill a very large creature that's harming a lot of people, and we really need the spell of water breathing. How about
Yeah.
you just give us just the scroll, take the rest, and I would just call it even for our services rendered, because this could help save many lives with this spell scroll.
Or I could just kill him and then we can take all of the scrolls.
Now, Heinrich, we're not killing an innocent man.
Okay, you can turn around then and not lie. How's that?
I mean, I don't think we all agree with this, yeah? Anybody back me up?
How much does it cost?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the scrolls.
He's just shopping.
Guys, I
Yeah,
really
he's
think
like,
we
"I'm
need
sorry."
this water breathing scroll.
How much for the water breathing scroll?
He kind of looks to each of you and he goes, "It looks like only one of you can effectively cast it. Could be a problem, though, if he messes up. So, based on that little danger involved, I can let it go for 500 gold.
Look,
And yes, that is at a discount.
I mean, I'm willing to give my part of my share for this, if everybody's willing to split it with me.
Reinhard, have you changed your mind about my plan?
Yeah, I'm not killing an innocent man. Do you want me to lose my powers? I can't help you if the gods abandon me.
You
I'm
don't,
not
you, don't,
doing this.
you don't need to be a part of this. You can, like,
No, I would know it happened. You can't erase my
let's play
mind.
with some- let's play with some friends.
No,
You're
it's
fine.
not right. I don't. Is this a powerful man? But I know he can protect himself. But I do not think you should harm him.
Mm,
This is not the way. This is the way.
this is the way.
You know the way?
Do you know the way?
That's a lot
I
of
mean,
money.
What do we got?
That's a lot of
One-
dosh.
It's just 100 from each of us, right?
You have to be there, so.
Oh yeah, Dewey, you don't know how to do water breathing yourself, yeah?
No, I can walk atop it. Like,
What?
jump
Breaking up a little.
Hey, it's breaking up.
over there.
Break it up.
Breathe it. Don't know how to do that. Oh yeah, it was. That's so frustrating. Okay.
I mean,
I
unless
can walk up it, but I can't breathe it.
okay, well, the captain said he did have a way for us to do it, but I mean, I don't know. Should we? Is he within earshot? How far away is the ship?
The ship is off screen.
Oh boy.
That far.
Do you guys want to wait here 10 minutes? I'm gonna go swim, talk to the captain, see if we need this.
Listen, if you don't want any of my stuff, that's fine, but I'd rather
we
get
might-
back to my...
We for just 10 minutes. Let me talk to the captain, and we might need the
Listen.
scroll.
Listen, Nutso.
Listen, sir, I'd like to ask you 3 questions. much is the spell scroll of hypnotic pattern?
Hypnotic pattern. That would be 600 gold pieces.
Okay. How much is the spirit shroud one?
Spirit Shroud would be 600 gold pieces.
And then comprehend languages, I guess, similar, same thing.
Comprehend languages would be 200 gold pieces.
I mean, doesn't Dewey he has a tongues spell? Oh wait, this is not for reading though, yeah.
Right, just for speaking.
Oh yeah, so it could come in handy one day.
Tongues.
Yeah, so comprehend languages might come in handy. But I think the water breathing is more, urgent. Listen, sir, would you mind waiting 10 minutes while I check with the captain if we need this spell? It's the least you could do. We did save, your mind.
Listen, I just want to get back to my store, go back to dealing with business as usual.
Oh,
If
you
you
have a
guys
store.
don't want to buy anything, it's fine.
What
Yeah,
town
I
is
have a
your store
It's
in?
in Eden.
Oh, okay,
Eden.
Eden. We might be going there one day. So that's nice to know. Okay, good to know.
Well,
Now,
listen. May I make just a quick proposal? I know that the
Go ahead.
spirit shroud and the comprehend languages together would be 800 gold. Correct?
correct.
Well, what if I gave you 600 gold for both of them and promised you the 200 at a future time?
Layaway.
What would he do? He would.
What would Georges do?
This is
Okay.
classic as that. Listen, I'm not trying to take advantage of a man that needs gold, but you seem to need gold, and I would like to have some extra spells.
I can partake with the two of them for 700 gold. Just because I like your moxie.
You know what? Does anybody have 100 gold I can borrow?
I'll flick him 100 gold coin.
Oh wow,
Oh, thank you, Chuck.
Come back.
Chuck
Yeah,
is very
don't worry about it,
uncharacteristic.
I hand the 600 gold,
Chuck's a new man.
the 700 gold to
Georges.
to Georges.
Georges, the
Geor-
gorgeous Georges.
Alright, so you got Hypnotic Pattern and Spirit Shroud? Or
No,
Comprehend Languages?
Spirit shroud and comprehend language.
Okay,
Funsies.
so I will put that into your inventory. And those are now yours.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Hey,
Anything else for you guys?
Dewey,
Sorry, we're a
did
little
you?
impatient.
You said you would be preparing the spell to send messages today. Can you do that right now?
I can do that tomorrow morning. It takes me a little while to.
That was
Research
yes.
for
This
this.
is the next day, right?
Oh, have we been here for a whole day?
We were like first day. I rolled
Yeah,
a
we,
four,
like,
nothing
hung
happened,
out
and
for
this
the
was next
night.
day, yeah.
Oh, was that like a night that I wasn't like on this beach? We hung out for a night.
No, because I think we were on the boat. You said you repaired tomorrow. I rolled a 4, nothing happened, and then the next day we saw this boat, right? So this is the
Oh,
next day.
Right, but I prepare
the same
myself
day.
in
No, this is the same day. This
the
is at
morning.
like 2 in
I
the
thought
afternoon.
you told me about that.
Oh, this is the same day. Okay, same day. Got it. Never mind. I mean, I don't know. The captain said he had method for us to get to the sea slug without water breathing, so maybe we don't need it.
I could hold my breath for like not very long, but that's okay.
I just don't know if he did say he had means for us to get down there, so maybe we shouldn't waste our money.
Let's skedaddle then.
I'm sure we'll be
Okay.
able to
Good.
find a way.
We're good?
Yeah, we'll catch you in Eden. What was your name? Georges.
Georges.
Georges the scroll merchant.
What's the name of your store in Eden?
It is Georges Mysterious Tomes.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, maybe we will be seeing you there.
Hopefully I get there. Well, good day. And he goes back inside, and you see one more spark, and you just hear a fuck. And that's it.
Hey, we should just teleport with him. Forget our whole lives. Go back to the mainland.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. It's a good prank.
Paladins in your
Guten
pranks.
prank.
Oh.
So, Henrik,
Yes, sir.
you start reading through some of the papers that you stole.
Uh-huh.
Most of them are unfinished, but you were able to get 3 of them. So you got, you did get Hypnotic Pattern.
Oh, nice.
You got Fireball,
Fireball.
Let's go!
and you got Thunderbolt.
Hey.
Oh my god.
thunder, thunderbolt.
And I can't use
Oh,
any of that shit.
And you cannot use any of that shit.
whomst
Uh,
can.
Let me tell you. I'm sorry.
Little story
Perhaps
about how
Warlocks?
my life got flipped, turned
Can-
upside down.
Can I read
Oh, I'm sorry.
the
Lightning
scroll of Fireball?
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
And just
Yeah.
try and make it happen? Just like... Oh, can I try and read it and just like make it happen? Like I'm reading it and I'm da, da, da.
I don't think this man knows how spell scrolls work.
No.
Oh, you know, nope.
Let
Water
me
breathing is
read
not
up
even
on spell
in.
scroll.
Yeah, water breathing is not in any of our class spell lists, so
It would have been for
like a DC, right?
Warlocks, man, because warlocks can do anything if
Oh,
they
no, I
try
forgot.
hard enough,
Like,
right?
class is spell list.
Warlocks.
That's
no.
why I
It
asked
would have
about
been if it's in the wizard spell list. It's in the arcane trickster's spell list.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, so Chuck was the only one who could.
Chuck's
do
the man. Chuck's like our wizard.
So
it. That's great.
the
If you
spell
believe
is
in
under
yourself,
level 1.
And with a tiny pinch of magic, all your dreams can come true.
It's true.
That's why I
Anything,
asked about
man.
Those 3 specific scrolls, because I was like, oh, these are the only ones that warlocks can.
Yeah, I had it written down. I had it written down in each of them.
Not like a
just to make sure
dud.
that you
It's
guys
like, oh
know
man, I bought this
which ones.
one.
Let me
Okay.
get rid of all of
Interesting.
those for you.
Hopefully, we
Larceny.
don't need that water breathing, otherwise we're
Larceny.
screwed.
Screwed
I feel like it was there for a
Screwed
reason, though.
McDuck. He would be able to breathe underwater because he's a duck.
Because he's a duck.
Ducks can do that.
Ducks can't
I mean,
breathe
he-
underwater, man.
Yes, they can.
No, no, they
I
can't.
mean, he can breathe under a
Literally,
pile
they
of
can't.
coins.
Yeah, Scrooge. What did we just call him? Not
Scrooge?
Scrooge, but
You know,
Screwed McDuck could breathe underwater because he has the
You know-
means to.
You know that ducks can't breathe underwater. Well, he can wear scuba diving gear, and he does in the show.
Yeah, Screwed
I'm not
gear.
I'm not gonna give you guys lightning bolt because none of you guys can. Actually, you know what? Chuck can use it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
hilarious to me.
That's great.
That's hilarious to me. So I'm gonna have him.
I'd like to see Chuck cast a lightning bolt.
That's
He's
fine.
good for
I
it.
want to see him. I want to see him riding Ziggy.
Yeah,
Casting lightning
it's gonna be good.
March of the Valkyries here.
All right. So does anyone want to get anything done for the rest of the day, or can we move on to the next day?
I think I'm
Progress.
okay with moving on.
Okay.
I want to cast Shadow of Moil because it's cool. Then go to bed with the shadow over me. Tuck myself in
Okay.
with it.
Another thing happens tonight.
Oh boy!
Lucky person is Roy.
Oh, son of a gun.
Here comes the Melkor.
Oh, yes. He's
Mr.
here.
DM, can I ask one question?
And I'm there.
Sure.
With the thing that I got from the other
Yes,
night,
good music.
is that every night or is it just when I
Yes.
want?
That's every night.
So you don't need long
every
rests
single
day.
anymore. That's fancy.
Well, we don't know,
No,
Zazzle.
Reiner doesn't know. Aton knows. He's right here.
Roy,
Reiner, sleep.
Dude,
As you
yes.
see-
Sorry, I'm jamming here.
I know, fucking fantastic music that I found.
This
here,
is
huh?
great.
Uh,
A lot of people are not Midna
You
fans, but
wait-
I am. I like Midna. She's cool.
it's just such a good game. So you wake up and you start hearing the sounds of a beach, a familiar beach, and you open your eyes and look out to the water, and you see Melkor slightly hovering over the water as he turns to you. His hands crossed, and he goes, "If I have been hearing you correctly, we are traveling south to the island below the continent, yes?"
Yes, my friend. We're traveling south to the lizard folk island of Phoenicia. Is that correct?
That would be Kilvas.
Kilvas, you say?
Yes.
Who's Kilvas?
The western island is called Kilvas. The eastern island is Phoenicius.
Phoenicius.
You finally know the name of the
I have an
island.
old friend. I have an old friend that you may wish to meet there. He may be able to help us become stronger. Granted, this was over 300 years ago, but he is someone who wouldn't like to be seen for that long. Have we heard news of the two trying to steal me away? I'm gonna lower this.
Yeah, sure. 300. Well, dial the phone back for just a moment. 300 years? What kind of person is this? Is he a vampire?
He's not a person at all. He's a vampire. Just like me.
Interesting. Does he have a name?
If I recall, he is. Hold on.
Or has he possibly changed
His name-
names?
No, he would still go by the name of Derek.
Derek.
Darick. If I recall, he may be living in a
Blue.
tower that is hard to find. That's such is life.
Sounds
Or
like a good
unlike-
person to look up. This is a friend?
This has been an old friend of mine.
Okay, not a foe.
Last I heard, he was still on that island, but that was 300 years ago.
The island of Kilvas.
Tell me, have we heard news of the two trying to steal me away?
I have not heard since our run-in in Dayan.
I guess being on the move on the ocean has its benefits, huh?
I guess, yeah. I mean, not many are seaworthy. Including myself,
You've been
too.
feeding
I'm not
me-
the sailing type.
Go ahead. Nah. I like solid ground. Or flight. I'm not one for the ocean, but... Speaking of, you've been feeding me quite odd blood recently. I've been thirsting for something of a greater challenge. Any thoughts?
What would you... I don't know. What are you inquiring about?
You keep on dealing with fish creatures and undead. It's not my style. I need something bigger, larger, more exciting, you know? Something I can really grab my teeth into.
Well, we're running up on a giant slug creature. Seems like something that would
Tell me about them.
sate your growth, our growth, I should say. From what I understand, it's a giant sea creature that the Triton either worship or communicate with. I'm not quite sure. Is there anything? Have you ever heard of a sea slug? I believe some have called it a leviathan. I remember reading a book about them in Bravenport, but I couldn't gain much information from them.
Nothing is ringing a bell, but I'm sure when I see it, it might trigger a few things. I usually have not been on the water as much as the next vampire, but you know,
This is true. You've had a few centuries to read a few books, though.
that's all I can do. Otherwise, I'm just looking out. It's ironic. I'm always on this beach. I don't like the ocean,
That's rough, buddy.
but I guess with the current state that I'm in, beggars cannot be choosers. And since you are the one swinging me, I have no say in the matter. I have no choice but to trust the path you have laid out for us. But if you could meet my friend Derek while on the island, I am sure it will be beneficial for the both of us.
Okay. I will let my motley party know that we are on the lookout for the Isle of Kilvas. Should I let them know of the vampire? I'm traveling with some holier folks that may try to smite him down as an abomination. No offense.
None taken. Derek is one of, I guess I could say, secrecy. He likes to be well hidden. His tower, I hear, is quite difficult to get to, but I think we can handle it.
Is this something that I should go alone for?
I'm sure you can bring your friends along as long as they promise not to slay him.
I'll work that out.
Yeah, good luck.
Everyone stares at Henrik.
Henrik's the one I'm not worried about with that.
No, I'm not worried
Henrik
about
gambles
him at all.
with vampires.
He'll be the first one in the tower, no matter what.
Yeah.
The first one to be like, "What's up?"
It's like, oh shit, we're going somewhere cool.
Get right in here, right? Doors open.
Until we meet again.
We will grow stronger together. As he walks away. Kind of dissipates as he gets closer and closer to the horizon. And I think that's a good place to end it.
Yes.
I think that works.
Nice.
I didn't even get to stab
That was great, guys.
That was great.
No, I figured that this one was going to be a lore dump plus
Yeah.
learning about Dewey.
Lure.
A lot of talking.
We want to meet up next
Uh,
Wednesday?
We felt like a lot of combat in the last one, so
That's good.
good switching
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah, double fights last time.
Yeah,
Next
I'm good
Wednesday,
for next
gang?
Cool, cool.
Yeah. I'm
Cool.
down.
I think so.
I'm good.
week.
All right,
Fantastic.
let's do it.
Welcome, Dean.
Thank you, thank you. Good session.
Yeah.
We're gonna be great
Yeah.
buddies.
Fantastic.
Welcome to the gang.
Hello, we got a cleric, yay.
It's funny how like I'm listening to Dean and I'm just like, oh yeah, he's the way that he's describing his character is exactly how he DMs. So I'm like, oh wow.
You had some pretty
That was
good
fun.
character voices, Greg. Like between the vampire and the crazy crazy wizard.
The
That guy was
vampire.
good.
Oh my god,
Crazy
I feel it.
When you read his mind, I was like, this is hilarious.
Sassafras.
He is something else.
Porcupine, sassafras.
We got
I love
another magic store and we need to go visit one day.
Yes.
Do we have some money now?
If you make it to Eden.
TPK, guys.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you
next
never
time
know.
we'll schedule a TBK. That's fine.
And we'll all start
Close.
new campaign in Eden.
Very close.
Do
I'm
you
excited to
have-
get to that island.
I gotta play as Reinhardt's sister. I am a Fraulein.
Reinhard.
Mhm.
Scheiße.
Oh, Scheiße, my brother. Alrighty.
I'm glad I didn't
Alright.
go into debt again.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got
you
a bit
did
of a
it.
bargain, right?
Gave up all that money. That was pretty nuts.
I guess we'll catch y'all on the flip side and see you
A
Wednesday.
warlock and
Alright,
his
everyone.
money are easily parted.
They are, especially when he's a
Yeah.
gambler.
Good night.
Later, gang.
Good
Good night.
Good night, guys.
All right, see you next
Bye.
week.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Hang